Hi everyone, my name is Amy Clifton, and I am doing my speech on my hometown of Immokalee. So everyone has their hometown, where they grew up, they made memories, they're going to tell their grandchildren about. Everyone has something that they love about it, that they can't wait to go back and visit, or that they want to tell the friends and family, or just different things that is the reason why they love their hometown. In my student analysis survey, I did ask you guys a few questions in regards to your hometown, and 75% of you say that you know the history of your hometown. You did the research. You know where it made it what it is today. And it's really good because I didn't even think of doing research on my hometown until I had this opportunity, so I got to learn a little bit more about my hometown. 38% of you say that you still live in your hometown, which is really good. Most of you are, pretty young, so you haven't had the time to venture out or move on to a place where you want to. I still live close enough. Immokalee is only a 30-minute drive, so it's not too far away from where I live now. And 88% of you say you still visit your hometown. Either you take your families there, or you just want to go visit, or you still have family there that you go visit. Different reasons why. I did ask a few of you, what's your favorite memory of your hometown, or what makes you love your hometown. There was one that I saw that said a firehouse. That caught my attention. Something about this firehouse and the history of it made you love your hometown. Another reason why people say they love going back is family. A lot of you still had family living there, and that you want to go back and visit. Or, you have friends and loved ones that you still want to visit and stay attached to, that even though your family's not there anymore, which is really good. I still have, cousins and stuff that live there, and I did move away. I went, moved to Georgia, I moved to Pennsylvania, and I still come back near my hometown. It's something that, I can't wait to share with my son, to let him know the fun things that I did growing up, and, why I like it. And I want him to still be part of, although, he's close enough to it, but that way he can still go and visit and make that some memories there as well. So I can't wait to share that with him. In doing some research, I looked into the Collier County's museums. I looked into their museum and to the website to get some more information on Immokalee, to learn more about it and, how it originated. And one thing I learned was that Immokalee is Collier County's largest inland community. It makes up a lot of it, because Naples is by the water and Everglades is by the water. And Immokalee is all inland, although they do have a Lake Trafford, that people do go fishing and stuff on. But it is the largest inland community. And it was first occupied by the Calusa Indians, were the first to occupy it. And then the Seminole Indians later came from North Florida down to Immokalee, where they, started to live, and they made their tribes, and that's where they made their home. The first permanent settlement was in 1872. It was Charles Henry, William Allen, and William Brown. They were the first three to come in from the frontier and, buy land and live in Immokalee. And they made Immokalee start to grow. And Immokalee was originally named Allen's Place, after William Allen. That's what it was until William Brown, his daughter, came up with the name Immokalee. Immokalee is a Seminole word meaning my home. And since the Seminoles were the ones who were living there and occupied it, that is the word that his daughter came up with to name it Immokalee, which is my home. Which is really, really neat that the name came from, his little girl, which I found that very interesting. Another thing Immokalee is known for is for its cattle ranching and agriculture. And I grew up with that lifestyle. My family had a pasture out, in the outskirts of Immokalee where I grew up. We had cattle, we raised cows. We had the cattle ranch. So that's part of the country that I grew up on. And, of course, agriculture. There's families everywhere. There's farms, everywhere that's a migrant, town. People come from everywhere to go and do that. And the biggest thing, I think, profiting wise for the agriculture is tomatoes. Then we get our tomatoes from there. So, you know, I have a huge history of growing up there and seeing it firsthand, which is pretty neat for me. And today, you know, Immokalee hasn't changed. You know, back then it was all, you know, dirt roads and green grass. Now today, you know, there's homes, people live there, it's a community, there's schools, there's churches, there's restaurants. You know, of course it grew up to today's world. I would say that Immokalee is best known now for, you know, still the agriculture. It's still a big deal. Lots and lots of migrant families that work there and still work in the fields. But another big thing that stands out, that people from everywhere, from up north, everywhere come around, is for the Seminole Casino. It's something that has grown over the last 10 years. People come from everywhere, a bunch of the snowbirds, and they go and gamble. And it's something that they love to do, and it brings profit to Immokalee now. So I would think that that is the biggest thing for Immokalee. It's how Immokalee is known now. People, you know, oh, you're going to Immokalee? Let's go to the casino. That's the first thing you say. So, you know, thank you for listening to my speech. And I hope that all of you will go and learn a little bit more about your hometown and how it became what it is today and what is the biggest profit or establishment that gets your attention when you think of your hometown. So thank you. Yeah.